Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a great piece of equipment from our friends over at TL Yard. It's the Frunk MOLLE panel, which allows you to put different pieces of equipment into your frunk and hang it up and basically just give you more room to work with. So we're going to turn this into this. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to get started on the MOLLE panel installation. It's really easy to do. All we're going to do is we're just going to mount some brackets to a few spots in the front. Got one here, one here, one here, and one right over here. We're going to mount those brackets and mount the MOLLE panels on top of them, and they're just going to bolt in. What comes in the kit is really a 13mm wrench. You get this in an Allen wrench, and you use those to basically tighten the bolts in. So that's all you're going to need, but for my purposes, I like my hands, so we're just going to use a ratchet. So that's all it is to it. So let's go ahead and get started. So here we have the bracket, and this is the T-bolt that's going to go into the bracket just like this. Going to put it in. Then you're going to put a washer right on top of it, and then a nut's going to go on top of this. And you don't want to screw this down. You don't tighten it up. You just want to kind of get it together. Now, that's the way the instructions have you doing it. So this is actually going to go into the hole that is in the frunk. I have a better way of doing this. I'm going to take this out first and then put the washer and the nut on there. So that's what we're going to wind up doing. All right, so here we have our hole where we're going to put our T-nut in. And like I said, you could put it in the bracket first and then do this, but I really much prefer to do it this way, because what you're going to do, you're going to slide it in, kind of let it go in there just like that, and rotate it just so that it catches. Then you can take the bracket. The bracket is going to slide. It's underneath this lip right here. That's where it's going to go. And you're going to put it over the T-bolt just like that. So the whole thing is just going to sit in here just like this. Now we can go ahead and put our washer on with our nut like this. There we go. I have to put it in too tight. We don't want to strip it. That's not going anywhere. Okay? And all we're going to do is just repeat that on the opposite side, install the other bracket, and that's it. So now that we got both side brackets, and now we're going to put the center brackets in, doing pretty much the exact same thing, except this time we don't have a hole. We're going to put the T-bolts into the lip just like this. They're going to fit in just like this, and that's how they're going to go in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get our bracket here that's going to go in the center. It's going to mount up here just like this, but in order to do that, we've got to put in our T-bolts. So I'm just going to slide the T-bolt in here. I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one on the other side, and they're going to go in just like this. Put one over there. The other one goes in over here, just like that. Then we're going to get a washer and a screw. A washer and a nut, sorry. Let's move this up to the top, just like that. I'm just gonna hand tighten that for now. And the other one is gonna get another washer and a screw. Keep in mind, right now, I'm just pressing this thing as far up to the top as it's going to go, and I'm just using that as a reference for now. And hopefully it all fits in properly. Now we're going to install the second bracket, and we're going to do the exact same thing. we're good to go and lock these down. Okay, so we have our brackets in now. So now we're just gonna mount our MOLLE panels to the bracket. If you look at the MOLLE panel really closely, there's this long screw hole just so that you can adjust it up and down, and a small screw hole on one side, and on the other side, you just have one singular long screw hole. The one with the long screw hole at the top, it's gonna go in just like this. So they're gonna go to the inside and to the top with the one with the long, and that's how it's supposed to mount. Just so that you can tell the two brackets apart. We're gonna take one of our Allen screws with a washer, and we're gonna just lightly screw it in here, and we'll tighten it down in a little bit. Just get that screw in there just like that. And so now all we're gonna do is tighten up these screws, and we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So we're just gonna tighten in all of the screws just like that. And just like that, we're done. It's definitely coming down. I used to be able to leave that thing open all day long.
Yeah, then you install some MOLLE panels.
What the hell? You got that on video? Well, it's not supposed to do that, but so apparently what's going on, as light as the MOLLE panels may be, it's adding some weight to the frunk, and the frunk is just closing on its own automatically. I mean, it's just from the sheer weight of the MOLLE panels. I gotta say, I didn't think there would be enough weight on those MOLLE panels to make it do that, but apparently there is, and I'm just hoping that it's some combination of the slope of the vehicle and the weight of the MOLLE panels. But this is definitely something you want to be able to take notice of, and you definitely want to consider before you get these panels in your frunk. I used to be able to leave my frunk open all day long with absolutely no problem, but with the MOLLE panels installed, we're looking at maybe a couple of minutes before the frunk comes down on its own. I gotta say the MOLLE panels are useful though. Well, the install was very quick, it was very easy. The only issue that we seem to be having is the front closing on its own, which I'm not a big fan of, but I don't know, it might be a great trade-off for the usefulness of these MOLLE panels. We'll see as time goes on, and we'll get back to you on that one later. But don't forget to look in the description below for some great discounts on other Tesla accessories from TL Yard, as well as other Tesla accessories. Like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you again soon. Peace.